My stream is back on now. So for some reason we lost stream.
Yeah, I saw that. Saw that. Don't know what happened, but yeah, it looks like you're back.
Huh. Hey everybody. We're back now. Oh, look, the QQ Benny's in chat. Proxys, that's beautiful. I love that. For some reason we lost stream real quick. I don't know what just happened. I don't know if my internet just had a hiccup, but it's right when I adjusted the volume on this video it did that, so it kind of like freaked me out. All right, so before we get too far into this Not So Sober Saturday, it is the first of the month, and my Patreon ship giveaway is now. So we had a really good month on Patreon. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for the follow. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come over here and try to capture this. Here is our random name generator. Thank you for the host, Mr. Skyhawk. Who's that guy?
Who's that guy?
Yeah, I don't know if I want him hosting me or not. So here we go. This is our random name generator. Make sure everything is... I'm having a hard time seeing on my stream. As you guys know, I don't have a subscribe button, but I do have a Patreon that helps me keep the show progressing into a sharper fashion. So one day I can be like the elite test streamers, like Mr. Skyhawk.
Thank you.
Which you are. You are, you know, that's one of the things I love about you, Skyhawk, is you don't have a gimmick. You're just a good streamer.
I'm just me, good old Skyhawk.
Yeah, that's why.
Old man, as they call me.
That's why I like you. Well, that and your epic gray hair. Gray hair
That's right.
always helps. So,
Absolutely.
So our first, we're gonna do 3 giveaways, and maybe a 4th because I have something in mind. I might wait. But our first giveaway is going to be for everyone that is a patron. It is a piece of subscriber flair or an Aurora skin. Thank you for the host very much. So this one is for everybody. And the winner is for the subscriber flair or a...
in my bunk.
Don't you start that, Diabolus. No, please. Donate away, Diabolus. I shouldn't tell you not to. He loves $1 donations just to put his stuff up. Stop screwing up the stream. You had one job. I know, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
streaming is hard.
It is.
It is hard work to do well, right? I guess
Absolutely.
To do well.
So our first winner is Dimasi. Dimsai. I'm horrible with names, Skyhawk. Horrible. So Dimsai, send me a message on Patreon. And tell me what piece of subscriber flair, or if you would like an Aurora skin, because we just did a stream with Aurora skins. They're so awesome. You can use them in the mini PU. So send me a message, and I will get you. Tell me what you want, and I will send it right over. Thank you for being a patron, my friend. Control A that. Delete it out. Our next group is the $2 and up, which is a single seat starter ship, and we're gonna paste these over. Here they are, guys. They're all here. And the random name for the single-seat starter ship is Wolfson. Wolfson has won something before, last year. So congratulations, Wolfson. No one gets taken out of the random drawing, guys. Just to let you know, you have a chance every single month to win a ship. Even if you've won one before, I don't feel comfortable pulling someone out just because they already won a ship. So... sorry if, I know it's rigged. I know. Put it in chat. It's freaking rigged. Wolfzon, thank you so much for your support, sir. And that is a single-seat starter ship. Message me on Patreon, and it's a Mustang Alpha, by the way. Mustang Alpha is the single-seat starter this month. The next one up is a Mustang Beta. We're doing Mustangs this time. So the next ship is going to be for the $5 and up, guys, and that is a Mustang Beta. Let me delete these out. Grab the next list. $5 and up. Control A. Copy. Yes, sir. I thought I heard you take a breath. Like you're going to say something.
I was just enjoying chat and stuff. So.
Oh, gosh. Rigged. All right.
Beta's a nice ship, by the way. Nice
yes. The Bangstang. It is the Bangstang. So the name of the winner for the Mustang Beta is Proxys.
Oh,
Wouldn't
Proxys.
you know it? Rigged. It is definitely rigged now. We definitely know it's rigged. Proxys, congratulations. You are the beta winner. Send me a message on Patreon, and I will send it over. Oh, I know everyone's be pissed now. They're gonna be pissed.
It was so funny. Proxus was down there at PAX South, and Underscore was asking so many times, when can I meet Proxus? He wanted to meet Proxus so much while we were down
Why?
there at PAX South. I guess, a huge fan of Proxus.
Proxus is a jackass. I mean, Proxus is a big help. All right, congratulations, Proxus, Wolfzon, and Dimsai. Congratulations, guys. 100% random. That's why I do it on stream, guys. You see the random name picker. And if you look here, all the names are here. I'm scrolling up and down. That's all the $5 and up, guys. Next week is a new month. I mean, next month is a new month. Not next week, because next week is not a new month. So, you know, it could be here. You could be the winner. So if you'd like to support, exclamation Patreon in chat, you can get into these drawings. For my guys that are in the 3rd tier of ship giveaways, we haven't reached the monthly goal for that yet. But I don't want to go too much longer without rewarding you guys. So I think maybe next week or the week after, we may go ahead and just do another ship giveaway just for you guys, the $10 and up guys. Because you guys are amazing, and I love you. And I don't want to leave you out just because we haven't reached the monthly goal. And then also, once we get this last computer build out of the way for the stream box, we're going to go and probably activate that 3rd tier anyway, because the money's going to be going just straight back to you guys. So I won't need to save money for computer upgrades. So that is that. That is that. We are going to go pop up pictures, because the main reason Mr. Skyhawk is on is him and all... Matter of fact, everybody went to PAX South except me.
Just about, you know, there's a ton of us. There was a ton of us here. Man, I should have grabbed my PAX South T-shirt that I bought.
Oh, what are you doing?
I know, right?
Streamer
next
fail.
time, right? No, yeah. Next time will be too late. But yeah,
yeah, man. There were
that
so
was
many of you guys, man.
Oh man, that ton of us there. A few guys from CIG, obviously there. You see that picture there with Supreme Tokyo. That's my son next to him. That is Underscore. You need to highlight his picture and bloom it up really big, because he really, really loves to be online, you know, and has a space everywhere. And then across from Underscore there, Underscore in the light blue shirt, that's of course Tyler Whitkin, aka Captain Zyo, the senior. There you go. See, I gotta see that delay. It's a delay before I can see it on stream. But yeah, exactly. He's the senior QA analyst at the CIG Austin office.
Yes, he is.
And a super cool guy. That I believe was Mal next to him, which I believe might be his official, unofficial grill, maybe. And of course, you know, the old man.
Then there's some old guy next to them. He's getting in the picture, getting in the way.
Yeah, you know, all that extra fatness getting in the way there. So yeah,
right on.
That was dinner after that Saturday PAX South.
So who's the guy in the blue shirt again?
The super light blue shirt. That would be underscore test. That guy right there in chat.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah, so I hear he's a terrible mod.
Yeah,
I hear that you can't trust him with your keys.
Yeah, don't
to actually find his way back to his room in the hotel. So
I've heard all that about him. I've heard stories. Luckily, he's not a mod on my page, because I've heard horror stories. But hey, by the way, Underscore, I love that T-shirt. I should have got one. Bad cookie. Okay, so yes, this is why we are doing this, is because Mr. Skyhawk was in PAX, unlike myself. A lot of Star Citizen streamers, a lot. You're talking about people from Bad News Gaming, Test streamers, Redacted, all the guys there. And you can put all those in chat, exclamation BNG, exclamation Redacted, and exclamation test. And you can pull up all the stream teams. Support everyone. I am not biased towards any single team. Make sure you go and support every single Star Citizen streamer out there. So all in all, how was your experience in PAX?
It was really, really fantastic. I mean, the whole trip was fantastic. Of course, we went the Thursday before PAX. We went to the CIG Austin office and toured that. Well, that was awesome. PAX itself was awesome. We got to meet, obviously, several people down there. I won't say there was as much opportunity for everybody that went to PAX South to get in with the developers and get access to a bunch of, you know, betas and stuff like that, or even give it away, you know, get stuff to give away. I got a couple of small things from some of the people that I did meet, but, you know, but otherwise, I mean, the event itself was pretty awesome, and meeting everyone that we got to meet down there It was awesome.
Oh,
And of course, exclamation point NDA. Yeah.
oh, so you did get some inside stuff you're not allowed to tell
We
you.
did go to the CIG Austin office on Thursday. Okay, well, if you don't mind, I'll tell the story of that whole Thursday
Please do.
to some extent. Because it started at 8:20 a.m. Wednesday. That's when I actually got up. I got to get up a little late Wednesday. And work, take the kids to school, get the kids off school, then start getting everything ready for the trip. Didn't end up getting a sleep at all before that guy underscore, we were talking about earlier. Um, Before he drove down from Iowa to Tulsa to meet me, and then we carpooled together. I didn't get to sleep, so about what it was about, I think about 12:45 a.m. Yeah, that guy right there. About 12:45 a.m. Thursday, we headed out, and I drove from Tulsa to Austin overnight, and we hit Austin like about 7:20 in the morning Central Time. We made really good time, really good time, driving overnight to Austin. But then we got there, we ate breakfast, kind of chilled a little bit, and got to the B cave, got to where the CIG Austin office was around 10 a.m. And just kind of chilled there with Harbinger 8 and Bomer Fett. Those guys were already there, kind of waiting until essentially we could go into the office, which Admiral Nolan, who also came down there.
Oh, I got him right. I got him right here on this picture.
There he is, right there, Admiral Nolan. He ordered lunch for the entire office there at CIG.
He's a great guy.
And yeah, the entire office. The original Pancake House, which was not the original Pancake House, but yes,
It's called that.
They were good pancakes though at the original Pancake House. Yeah, he ordered lunch for the whole office. So Tyler and the group of us walked over to the barbecue place, which was in the kind of the same shopping area. Picked up the barbecue, and then we ate lunch with the whole office, and basically chilled there until our tour actually happened.
Nice.
We were there for like 6 hours that day, hanging out with those guys. Got to meet and talk to just a ton of the guys.
Awesome.
That were there, including Chris Smith and the Coons guy. Was what is his name? The two guys that worked on the Connie remake.
Yep.
Both those guys were there. Got to talk to those guys. It was super awesome. So, but my day ended around 8:20 p.m. when we got to San Antonio from 8:20 a.m. Wednesday to 8:20 p.m. Thursday. That was how long I was awake. And I was a little exhausted by the time we got to San Antonio. In fact, so much so that Captain Richard actually drove my car and drove down to San Antonio from Austin with us.
Wow. So that was one hell of a day, or one hell of a. Would you
day
call
and a
it?
half?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that's not really even a day. It's almost 2 days.
Yeah, it really was. So.
Wow. But that's cool. You got to go tour. Did you get to meet Mark Skelton?
No, we did not. I did not meet him. I think I didn't talk to him. There were a few guys that weren't there when we went there. Tony was in L.A.
Damn it.
Tony Zerbe. I know, right?
But Chris Smith, man, that's awesome.
Chris Smith was there, and the guy that does the weekly report, whose name Jake Ross,
Yes.
right? Jake Ross.
Yes.
We got to meet him, and of course we got to hang quite a bit with Tyler Whitkin, aka Captain Zyo.
Yes.
So.
And y'all did something very special for Xylo too.
We did.
I thought that was amazing. The video was up on Reddit. I should have it queued up. If I was a good streamer, I'd have that queued up and we'd watch it real quick. But the test team with Admiral Nolan, I guess, was the main force behind it.
It was kind of he ended up getting the majority of the stuff because he already had essentially a system that he wasn't using,
Nice.
a core system. So it's like, well, I'll start with that, and then he added some stuff on there, and I got the graphics card, and Supreme Tokyo brought the i7 4790K
Nice.
CPU. I got the 970 GTX 970 for him, but
Nice.
kind of underscore actually takes some responsibility for this because like you said, he's everywhere, right?
Everywhere.
And he's everywhere, and he's his friend Tyler, as he likes to tell it all the time, including in chat several times already. He plays H1Z1 or maybe Arc or whatever with him frequently. And I was one late night There he is again. Yeah.
This is my new favorite thing to do now.
It was all Sky's idea. The rest of it, yeah. So what happened is I hopped in one night and played some H1Z1 with Xylo and Underscore and a couple other guys. And I mean, I have a pretty good gaming system, and I was getting pretty damn good frame rates in H1Z1 on max settings, like 299 frames per second. And I was asking, I said, what kind of frame rate do you guys get in H1Z1? And Xylo was like, I get 14 frames per second on low settings. I'm
Wow.
like, what are you playing on? And it turns out all he actually has at home is an old gaming laptop that he plays everything on. And that was it.
And now he has this one that he sleeps with.
So yeah, so it kind of I mean, Xylo's been around streams. I mean, popping in everybody's stream from time to time.
Gives good
donating,
information.
Hanging out, chilling, answering questions.
Yep.
Just being a super cool guy. That doesn't have doing the things that he doesn't have to do, but he likes doing it, as he'll tell you.
Right.
He likes doing those things. And so kind of got together with some of the other test members in Skype and Discord and reached out to say, hey, what if we get together and work together and each person kind of get in and throw some parts in, one person get this part, one person, so on. And let's build him a gaming PC.
Right on.
And so that's what we did. And we kept it a secret from him. He knew something was up, but he didn't know what. He kept asking people and no one would tell him.
Nice.
Until we revealed it on Saturday. He was completely surprised by it. And
awesome.
Speechless, like he says, for the first time ever. So.
Yeah, and it's also this is the picture here. This is Xylo sleeping with his new computer. Pretty kinky, but there again, super awesome.
Right.
Yeah. That's an amazing thing y'all did. Good job, you guys, for real. All right, so now we got Admiral Nolan's picture here with him all stretched out with the Nolan belly, all just relaxing.
Oh yes.
Oh, I had that picture, guys. Fast Cart, thank you for linking that picture. I didn't realize, but I actually have that picture in the album here. So there he is sleeping with his computer. Awesome that you guys did that. This next picture is Baron, Lando, and that's the guy from Elite Dangerous, right?
That is the guy. See, this was a picture that Captain Richard got, but I had to throw it in there because it's the closest close-up picture. So Bad News Baron, you guys know, had his panel at PAX South. He had his own panel.
It was
and
packed,
yeah,
right?
there was like 600 people that showed up for his panel. 600 people. It was absolutely packed and a tremendous success for him. But he had Lewis. It's something Lewis and Disco Lando. We always call him Disco Lando. Yeah, he had those guys with him on the panel, and that was a picture of them. And I think we had another picture of the actual crowd in the room.
Yep.
It was the packed room.
Holy moly! It is absolutely slammed.
Oh yeah, I did get you. Did I get you the link to? Yeah, look at that, guys.
That's
absolutely
amazing.
Packed for his panel. It was amazing.
And that's awesome publicity. Now, Star Citizen CIG did not have a booth, so something like this, with people getting their names out. I know, like Captain Richard, he had cards and flyers and all that he was passing out, and this is amazing advertisement for Star Citizen because we are their advertisement department.
I actually learned something going there from some of the other more seasoned streamers. These guys had business cards, they had buttons, they had stickers, they had, all kinds of stuff promoting their stream that they brought with them. Something to learn for the next time when I go. It's pretty smart business. So.
I'm gonna give away beer. If I ever go, I'm gonna have a huge backpack full of beer, and I'm gonna get a sticker and like put my Twitch address on it, and I'm just gonna give everyone beers. So awesome, that is amazing. That is super packed. So we're gonna head over to the next picture here, which is there's someone in the window. Who's in the window?
Oh, so okay, so the window picture. That's actually Supreme Tokyo in the window. That picture is actually taken by Tyler Witkin, aka Captain Zyo. Turns out that his room was literally that close to our room. He was in a different hotel, but that's where he was actually by coincidence. We were literally right there.
Nice. That's odd. You know, that's kind of
Yeah.
creepy, actually.
It is actually kind of. It's like, hey, I can see you guys. I'm on the balcony. It's like what?
And it
So
looks like Tokyo's filming him. So
yeah, I think
either
he had it. Yeah.
I think either Tokyo is creepy or Xylo's creepy. One of the two.
To I would go with Tokyo for sure on that
Yeah,
one.
Tokyo, you are creepy. Officially, you are creepy, and I love you. Next picture is this fall, and yourself.
Oh yeah. Miss Fall.
And the first thing I
I
said,
stay.
I glanced at this picture and I said, "Oh, is that you and your wife?" And then he's like, "No, that's fall, dude." And I was like, "Oh,"
Yeah.
I said, "Damn it, man." So yes, if y'all have not, hey, one of my mods, can y'all put Skyhawk pronounce her name again?
I think it's officially pronounced Fayaste. It's like supposed to be French, I believe, or something like that. But people call it Fallaste, Fall for short.
I can't remember if I can remember how to spell her name.
It's Fallaste.
Boom. I think that's it right
Got
there.
it. You got it. You got it.
Cool. Yeah, and she's another one y'all should follow. And also, I found another girl streamer today that was awesome. Not Sophie Girl.
It could be Sophie.
Is it Sophie
Yeah.
Girl?
I think so. Yeah.
Very cool, laid back. She was playing with Stoutman. Stoutman's another one of our gray bearded streamers for Star Citizen.
Indeed. Brother-in-law to Brian Chambers, the long-haired curly guy in the Frankfurt office that does all the news reports.
Oh my god, it's my favorite guy to watch.
Yeah, super cool guy.
Wow, what do you know? Kick ass.
I know, right? I
You
know.
learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Every damn day. Yeah, so I said, "Is that your wife?" He's like, no, it's actually 27-year-old Miss Fall. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, my bad."
I'm a little older than her, and
Yeah,
she's
that would
just-
make you creepy.
she's super cool though, man. Super. Everyone that we met down there, all the streamers were exactly the way. I mean, you would think they are exactly the way they are on stream, and everyone was super awesome to meet, though. Absolutely.
Kick ass. And next picture, we got Supreme and Mr. Twerk. He should have dressed up like Trixie. What was he thinking?
Yeah, he didn't for the whole time he was there. And I didn't. I was going through all my pictures. I realized I talked to Twerk several times, never got a picture with him. So it's like, okay, I've got to find a good picture of Twerk from the party. So there you guys go.
Love Twerk. He's right down the road from me.
Oh, is he? Yes, he's down in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah,
as
actually,
well.
he's on the East Coast, but still, we consider it next door because everyone else is so far away.
Right.
There you go. In chat, guys, Sophie Girl. Very cool. Very, very cool. Buzzkiller wants to grow a beard. I wanted to grow a beard for like 35 years, and I was unable to grow one.
I was not allowed to for a long time, just so you know.
Well, my wife doesn't. She's not the biggest fan of my beard. I'm not gonna lie. And when I grow it out nice and full, I look like my dad. So like today we're at the skating rink, and me and my wife, we're cruising around, listening to some jams, having a good time. And I realized, like a lot of people are staring. They're like, "What that old guy's gonna break his hip?" And I'm like, "Oh man." But anyway, yeah. Buzzkiller, it'll come. Mine was patchy and gross for 35 years, and then all of a sudden I could grow a beard, and I was like, "Oh, I could grow a beard," and now it's gray.
Yeah, see, that's exactly same here. And I was like 33, I think, when I never wore glasses before I was 33. You mentioned about you looking like your dad. First time I put glasses on, it's exactly what she said to me. But she's like, "Oh, you look like your dad."
Right on.
So it's like, "Thank you."
Right on.
Thank you.
Oh, Stoutman's here. Hey, what's up, Stoutman? I was
Stoutman.
watching Sophie Girl today. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
We were. It was the end of Starcast, and Domo was like, "All right, let's find someone streaming
right.
Star Citizen." He's like, "There's a girl.
Right.
There's a girl streaming Star Citizen." And I even told my wife, I was like, "Wow, that's weird. There's a chick streaming." I shouldn't be that way. I'm not in no way like one of those like anti-feminist guys or nothing like that. It's just weird.
There's just not a lot of them. That's just, I mean, especially in the Star Citizen community right now.
Right.
There's just not a lot. There's a few, but you don't see them too often. Viaste's actually much. I mean, she's got almost like 7,500 plus followers. She's been streaming for a long time, but she's a variety streamer. She streams quite a few different games. She does stream Star Citizen sometimes, but as far as the Star Citizen community itself, you just don't see a lot of them out streaming.
Sure don't.
So.
Thank you, _ the Stoutman links up. Make sure you give him a follow. And also, ! Skyhawk in chat. You definitely need to go give Skyhawk a follow if you have not already. Most of you guys
give this guy a follow. Come on, guys. This gray-headed gamer. Let me just tell you. Okay. Gotta take a moment.
Yeah. I am like, you should see some of my streams, dude. We last Sunday, we sat and floated above a landing pad, landing auroras for 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
It was, I mean, it was entertaining. What we were doing, we were
Yeah.
trying to get every single skin and every model of Aurora on one landing pad.
Oh really? Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay.
then a glaive came and landed on top and blew everyone up. And then we had to restart. It was great. But that's what we
That's
did. We did
cool.
nothing.
But
But you know,
that's
hey, that's my
but
style.
but this guy, okay, this guy here. Before I was a backer of Star Citizen, I kind of heard about it, and I immediately, what do I do? I go looking for information on it on YouTube, naturally. And there's a few guys that I ran across that I immediately started subscribing to. Gray Headed Gamer, uh, Tactical Advance was
Yes.
out there, pretty cool. You guys remember anything FPS back in the day?
Good old Pearl.
Before, yeah, and Disco Lando had some videos. I ran across
Yep.
him a long time ago. Um, STL Youngblood just got an MVP,
Yes. He's.
and
Oh. Yep.
but these guys, you among those guys were the reason I decided to back the game because of the awesome YouTube content that you guys created back in the early days.
That's awesome. I am glad for real. And the people that you mentioned, anything FPS and Disco Lando. Disco Lando made some great like comedy videos.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely loved them. That's why I started doing what I was doing because of Pearl. Anything FPS.
right.
Fiendish Feather and Teller is the ones that kind of gave me all the information I needed to get started.
Yeah, I found them a little bit later,
Yes.
but yeah,
And then STL Youngblood is why I still made videos after my first like probably 5 or 6. I was about to step away. I mean,
yeah,
it was fun, but it was a lot of work.
right.
So I was
It
like,
is.
yeah, and I had like, I don't know, 20 subscribers and this and that and whatever. Well, he did a video on people making videos, and he mentioned me, and I was at work, and I loved watching his videos. So I'm watching his video, and he mentioned my name, and I freaked out. Well, and then I actually got some subscribers, and people started messaging me and stuff, and the rest is how it is. But STL Youngblood, he knows for a fact. Matter of fact, I want him on my show. We've already been talking.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
the reason. He's the reason I still made videos for a year and almost a year and a half.
Yeah, I've seen him stream a couple times on Twitch. Seems like a super cool guy. Has a great voice as well too
Yes, he
in
does.
his videos, But yeah, so those were the guys that I ran across. Anything FPS, of course, quit doing content quite a while back, so there's nothing really there anymore. But made some great videos back in the day.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, guys in chat, Pearl, or I mean, anything FPS was the first guy to do the CryEngine videos that I'm aware of, and
Yeah.
he did them amazing. His
Yeah.
videos are what made me back, and he's the reason I downloaded CryEngine, paid for the subscription, and sat for 3 or 4 weeks figuring out how to level design, how to get the ships in. So Pearl did a great job. And then he
Yeah.
backed away. He had other stuff. No, I don't know the reason all, but he backed away. So, and that's that. But thank you, Mr. Skyhawk, for the kind words. I really
Oh,
appreciate
sure,
it.
man. You will deserve it. Some excellent YouTube work over the last 2 years. How long's it been you've been doing it?
Yeah,
Plus
I almost about a year and a half I did YouTube, and
year
now
and a half. Okay.
yeah, now it's
And then switched
now
to Twitch.
yeah, now I'm just gonna suck on Twitch for a while. But that's my thing. And look here, next picture is you and some weird homeless guy. I'll let the stream catch up so you can see. Not sure.
Some weird homeless guy. Oh, I gotta wait for it to catch up. Like, oh yeah, that weird homeless guy. I know.
I love Lando. I think I pissed him off. He was actually in my in Not So Sober Saturday one night, and then someone posted on the question. Oh, by the way, questions. That's right. Exclamation point question in chat, guys. Get your questions in about PAX, about Skyhawk's
Yes.
Twitch channel, about whatever. But we need some questions. We got to do our questions at the end of the stream. So exclamation point question or exclamation point question mark. The actual mark and get your questions in. But yeah, he was in and someone put a fake question up about, are you guys excited about Star Marine dropping next week? And I read it and I instantly said, oh, it's a joke, but I could tell he was kind of pissed. He was like, that's why staff doesn't want to come into streams. I'm like, oh shit, that's not that was it was funny.
It's kind of funny, but I hear you. Yeah.
And I understand too. After it was all said and done, I was like, damn, that was like a dick move. As soon as I read it, I knew it was fake. But
Even Even after we gave that PC to Xylo, he said, "I'm still not telling you when Star Marine's coming out." So yeah. We tried, chat. We tried. But yeah.
And you know what? There's been a lot of. Oops, I dropped my bottle opener. Cheers, by the way. Opening up another Guinness. I was drinking Saint. Uh, oh my god, I almost call it Saint Bernard's. Oh, I'm starting to get a buzz. It's a new Irish cream. I haven't tried it before.
Oh, really?
Saint something. Anyway, made with smooth Irish whiskey and cream from cows that graze on the dark green grass off the Northern Ireland coast or something like that on the label. I was like, oh, I gotta have some of this shit. But it tastes like Bailey's. I love Bailey's. I'm gonna switch back. But I had coffee and Bailey's while we were watching Forrest
That
Gump
sounds
earlier.
good. Sounds good. I went for the beer. I went with the don't know if you can see that, the Guinness Extra Stout.
Yes,
Some strong stuff. It's like it's practically black. It's some good stuff though.
absolutely. I do the pub drop Guinness,
Yeah.
which I like it because it's charged with nitrogen. It's got the little pill, the little pill in it.
Oh, right,
So
right.
it tastes just like it's out of the keg. But
Wow.
I do love me some extra stout. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so we keep getting off. Yes, Saint Brennan's. Thank
Brennan's.
you, Ultra Wee. I put that in Discord chat earlier. Saint Brennan's, very good. So yeah, so there's you and Lando. And you and I'm not gonna let it catch up. You and Wingman. I love Eric, man.
Man, I tell you, he super cool guy.
He is.
Super, super nice to talk to. Um, yeah, that's the interesting thing is obviously we talked to him and we talked to him about what, oh, I know you from Star Citizen. And of course we know him from Descent and Underground too, but these are ex CIG employees and they just absolutely love talking to, still to this day, love talking to the backers of Star Citizen, and they are just absolutely super awesome guys.
Right
I
on.
mean,
Tachyon, or Tachon, exclamation point question, enter, and there a link will pop up, and then put your question into the Google form that pops up. That way we can see it at the end of the stream, because if
that
you put
is
it in chat, I can't see it later, and you can ask Mr. Rye Glitch. I am not a do two things at one time kind of guy.
that is a super brilliant way to do it, though. By the way,
Which way? What?
to have the link where they
Oh
can go
yeah.
and put it in there. So yeah, that's
And you know
excellent.
what's funny is I had to have something because people pop up questions, and I used to have them put them in brackets, question in brackets, and then but I can't read chat. I suck.
Oh,
I,
right.
I, I need a little speaker and let Rye or underscore say, look at chat, read chat, talk to chat, but I don't.
I hear you. I hear you.
But yeah, Mr. Eric, love that guy. Wingman's Hangar was one of the highlights of me when Star Citizen was very early in production.
Very early.
Not
Back
taking
before back for Around the Verse.
yes.
When Around the Verse didn't exist, when he was still there at CIG Austin, it used to be Wingman's Hangar.
Right, and not taking nothing away from Around the Verse. Awkwardly great, and I've said this 100 times
Right.
before. Ben is like a cuddly, freaking grizzly bear.
Right.
Awkward as hell. I love his puns. Or actually, I hate his puns so much. I love him.
His horrible puns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and with him and Sandy, just they clash and work together so well that it's just this great awkward thing going on. And I'm not gonna lie, the first couple, I was shaking my head. I was like, oh, no way.
Oh,
I
gosh.
have learned to love this awkwardness between those two.
You remember? I don't know if you remember, but Disco Lando was actually a guest on the original Around the Verse episode too.
Right on.
Back as just a backer, of course, back in the day.
Yep. When he was just making videos and making funny ass questions for Wingman's Hangar. They played
right.
most of his videos during Wingman's Hangar when I think Trendane did the voice for Disco Lando, didn't he? And Lando did the videos.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I think it sounds like Trendane. Trendane is an amazing voice actor, by the way. So yeah, there's good old Eric. And when he left, I was all sad, but then when I realized he was making his own company, I was like, sweet. So next one up is a little more of, it looks like your son, and then that weird guy now in a yellow shirt.
Right.
I'll let you catch up.
You got to zoom in on that guy in the yellow shirt again.
What this guy? Oh god! Oh my Zoom thing screwed up. There it goes.
So this is like, I'd say about 10:30 in the morning, Thursday, roughly, out there in front of the CIG office. It's like this whole little shopping mall area. And yeah, the guy on the left of the yellow shirt guy, that's Harbinger 8, another
Yep, another good,
test streamer. Yeah,
another streamer.
guy brought all of this amazing equipment to record and do all these interviews. Um, so a lot of the stuff that we picked up on that wasn't from the live stream is actually from his recording devices, his camera, some really, really high quality equipment that he had. So
I love.
we just chilled with him. Bomer Fett's the one that took the picture. He's also a streamer
Nice.
and a member of Test as well. Um,
And that's is that a microphone with like a? Does it record to like
you,
a little chip or something?
yeah, that piece of equipment can actually take up to, I think, like 6 microphones in it.
Wow.
I mean, it's 6 XLR connections. It's
And there's a
quite
little
impressive.
tribble. There's a tribble right on the front of it.
Yeah, it reads your decibel levels. And I mean, it was really, really, really nice.
Fancy. All I've got is a $10 microphone from Amazon. But hey, that is amazing. You can just look at it and tell it's amazing.
Yeah.
Handsome Devil, does this get uploaded to a podcast? It actually gets uploaded to my YouTube video channel thing. Bobber. I'm already drunk. This sucks. It's way too early to be drunk already. But yes, it gets uploaded to my YouTube channel. I don't do any like audio only things. I should probably like some sounds. I don't know. I'll let Rye tell me if I should do that later. He's the guy that Rye keeps me straight. But you know. So getting off track again. This was y'all hanging out.
Yeah, that was the Thursday morning, the pre CIG Austin lunch when we got there early, and we were just kind of chilling. We stopped by a coffee shop, just kind of, we're there, where else are we gonna go until noon? So we ran into those guys, decided to hang out until lunchtime rolled around. So
Awesome. Yes, Stoutman, that is a tribble. It said tribble on the end of the microphone. That's what I was saying earlier. They're gonna have trouble
yeah,
with that tribble.
I do believe I saw many more of those by the end of the night. So
Oh, I guarantee it. You probably opened an overhead compartment. They just fell out all over you.
right.
I love. Anyway, okay, we're moving on. Next up is look, it's Will.
Oh yes, Will Lewis.
I miss
So-
him too. There's so
know.
many people I freaking miss.
So these former CIG guys, right? Working out for working on World War tunes now. But man, again, super super awesome guy. Not only did we meet him there at PAX South, but then he came by that Saturday night for the test stream. He was there. In fact, you might have the video. Did I link you that? I did. Did I link you that video? You might. He was there when we gave the PC away to Tyler, and he had a great speech. I thought after the giveaway.
Yes, I watched that video, and if I was a good streamer, I'd have it queued up right now.
Have
but
it
I
queued
don't.
up, right? But it's just a super super awesome guy. Super
Yeah.
nice.
Will's awesome, and you. Never mind. Stop beer. Yeah. As far as a community leader, amazing guy. I don't know if he left upon his own free will or if something happened. We don't get a lot of
That's the one
things.
thing that we don't know about Will Lewis is exactly what led to him departing. So,
Yep. But hey, that's personal
hey,
private
Bristol
stuff.
boy, have a good night, man. Sorry.
Oh, someone leaving?
Yeah, Bristol boy. It's what time? It's almost 6 a.m. for him in the UK.
Oh,
So.
sleep well, my friend. Thank you for stopping by, and thanks everyone for the follows that have been following here lately. I'm not keeping up because we're in deep chat. More beer, Rye. I'm on it, buddy. Keep me straight,
I'm gonna have to go.
dude.
Gonna have to get me into the bottle here in a minute.
Well, anytime you need to, that's what this show's all about. So you can stand up and walk away. I'll keep them entertained. Maybe I'll dance or I don't know.
Stand up, drop the mic. Walk one out. Okay.
Just padunk. So yeah, poor old Will. Okay, so next one up. Oh, I don't even know what to call him no more. I used to call him Zerker, and then the station. Now he's Astropub.
He's now the artist formerly known as Berserker 01.
I like it. No, and soon he's gonna be the symbol.
Right. Soon he's just gonna be a symbol. But
Awesome. I love
man, is one of the guys I've talked to him many times in Discord, kind of off stream and stuff. And I really like the guy, and was really really pumped to meet him down there at PAX South. So he's a super
Right on.
guy, super super intelligent guy. He also teaches I think he teaches science and or not science. I think he teaches chemistry and biology or something like that. I think it's one of the two classes. I try to remember, but he teaches one he teaches history and biology. I think that's what he teaches. History and biology, if I recall. And yeah,
Nice.
super sharp guy. And always in the tie, the
Well
dress
dressed.
shirt, and the
Yes.
vest.
Did you happen to catch my fancy stream I did with him?
I did not, man. I'm sorry. I probably, I
It's
was
fine.
probably actually streaming in the midst of that.
Yeah,
So,
I think matter of fact you probably came in at the end.
yeah.
I made it a point. I had my wife find my white bow tie that we had for our captain's dinner on a cruise that we went on like 100 years ago,
Oh, really?
and I stitched up a new beanie cap, a white beanie cap. I had a white bow tie, and I had a nice black dress shirt, just so I could look fancy with him. And then
Oh.
he stood me up, little son of a bitch. But he showed up late. What it was
Oh, I
Star Wars had just released, and he had it planned out, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll have plenty of time to get home and get on the stream." He actually ran about 10 minutes late,
oh, I got you.
so I talked a bunch of crap. But he's a good guy.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny. Proxy says he met him at the airport just in a t-shirt. Immersion ruined. Yeah, I've
Oh,
never
what the
seen him.
hell?
I've never seen him. The entire every time I saw him there in San Antonio, always dressed like that. Always the tie, the vest, always.
He was in a T-shirt
Yeah,
underscore. Oh, Proxys.
yeah.
Proxys. He was in a
Apparently
T-shirt.
so.
I would not
Yeah.
want to see Berserker in a T-shirt. That would
Uh,
the same thing. It would ruin it
Like
for
I
me
said,
too.
immersion totally ruined. Totally
Yep,
ruined. Right.
totally. Yeah, Skyhawk with two Y's. Handsome Devil. Skyhawk is two Y's, like the vodka. Next one up. Ah, one of my favorites of all time, Mr. WTF. I've gotten a lot of inside and background information on streaming from WTF. One of my favorites. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. He's streamed more Star Citizen than anyone I know.
Yeah.
And with Captain Richard.
having their gropey moments.
Yes, and I love it. This is how, see, this is why I'm glad I didn't go, because that's me. When I'm drinking, I'm absolutely
Oh,
ridiculous.
all right, Testies, we absolutely have to get him down then.
Oh,
Have to
yeah.
get him to Citizen Con. Absolutely. It's going to have to happen.
When I'm at a party and I'm drinking, my wife's always like this. The entire time she's shaking her head like, "Oh God, no." But yeah, I saw that picture and I was like, "Well, there we go."
He is
And
a super fun guy to be around when he's drinking. It seems like he actually gets more energetic
yes,
and just full of life when he's had a few
absolutely.
and a few too many.
And when he's not drinking, he's like, "All right, let's do this and get a couple of shots." Wow.
Right.
Oh, wait,
It's
I don't
really
know.
weird.
I'm making that shit up, guys. Just because I love WTF. I really do. He is my absolute fave, all right. I don't want to, I hate saying that, but before I knew of any other streamers, I knew of WTF. So I watched him a lot. And he got me into wanting to stream because of the fun he was having and the interaction. My favorite
Right.
thing about streaming Skyhawk is the interaction with, like right now, we got live chat rolling, you know? And I love the idea of chatting with people. Oh, Clifford, aka Miku, just hopped in. He's my Volkswagen buddy.
Oh, look at Clifford. Yeah. Clifford, again, another one. I didn't get a picture with Clifford. I absolutely regret that of me with Clifford. Clifford, as you know, you know this Clifford, super cool guy, super sharp, super intelligent, always on top of everything, knows everything about everything and anything Star Citizen. And yeah, really awesome to meet. So
That's awesome. And underscore just said that WTF touched his pee-pee.
this is true. I didn't get underscore link the picture of that. I did not have that picture to send, but there is actually a picture of that
I don't even know.
from that night. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about that, but that's amazingly awesome. Did you? Yeah. Okay. Just keep that picture. Thank you for the follow, Commander James. That's freaking awesome.
I know
So,
nothing. Yeah, you know Clifford. Clifford, you know.
yeah, he
You know
knows. I know nothing. You know. Next picture. Okay, now we're back to our original pictures. We're gonna zoom in here real quick. There we go. So all in all, PAX was an amazing, amazing time, and
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm so glad that I didn't get to go because I got to stay home and work, and then what I did after that was this is the kicker. I worked.
Great. That's a good job. Good work
Yeah,
there.
yeah, man. Then I went to work, and and I probably mowed or something. It was so awesome. You guys missed it. Well,
Right. Yeah. We just had such. We were so plastered. I guess, man. We didn't know what was going on. We missed all that fun that you had.
poor guys. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's get rid of creepy blue shirt guy.
Yeah, that creepy blue shirt guy. You got to watch out for him. You ever run into him? You ever go anywhere with him? He might fall asleep so drunk in the middle of the floor in a hotel room, and he might lose your keys in the process.
I've heard that he may
Just
lose
saying.
your keys. So we have a video that I have not watched yet, and
Yeah,
it was
I haven't actually seen this full video yet either. To be honest with you, I have not seen it, but I do know what's on it. But I haven't seen what we actually got here in the link myself yet. But
so we should just play it.
I was standing right there. You can't actually see me. I'm actually that's Biogen right there. By the way,
Yes.
I'm actually right there to his left, just being blocked by Harbinger 8.
over on this side here.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch. Oh my God! Wait, hold on. Underscore just linked a picture with like a link that is 17 lines long.
Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is another. This is from the other view, of where Tyler Wicken, aka Xylo's room was relative to ours.
Why is this so small? What did you take this picture on a little tiny like a secret spy camera? It's super tiny.
Oh, he's got some other ones. He's linking some other pictures that they got. That's some cool stuff. So.
Oh,
But
cool.
it's super
Okay.
tiny though.
Cool. So you got pictures of. Oh, there's the PP grab. There is the PP grab. So for anyone that needs to take a screenshot, this is WTF grabbing underscores PP, which is pretty.
Oh
great.
yeah, see, I forgot about that picture too. See, I didn't get that picture. Yeah, see, there it is. There it is. Right
And
there.
there's Fall and Captain Richard doing a crazy back-to-back limbo dance. Pretty awesome. But the PP grab, I need this blown up.
Right. Yeah, you have to go like 200% or something on that.
We're gonna do that right now.
You touched my pee, Steve.
PP grab.
Man, I just tell you, it was a blast hanging out with all these people. It was crazy at times, really crazy, but it was an absolute blast.
Yes, and that's the whole idea. It's even if you get your PP grabbed, you gotta have fun. All right, so the interview. So what happened here is they released some information that we weren't allowed to know. They weren't allowed to say it, right?
So this was Saturday at PAX South. We had actually a Q&A with Disco. We had a list of some questions that they had put together to ask, and he was kind enough to actually run through all of them and answer them. And then he shared some information that he absolutely made us swear we would not show anywhere until after Around the Verse released on Thursday. So this was Saturday, the 30th of January. I think my dates are right, roughly. And yeah, so this part, I don't know. It's towards the end of this interview. I don't know how much of the Q&A they have here, but towards the end of this, there's some information that he mentioned that we couldn't share until later. So if you want to, it's up to you if you're ready to.
Yep,
play
I'll
that.
go ahead and play it. Don't mind the audio at first. I'm going to try to adjust it once we get started. But this is the interview they would not allow to see until after Around the Verse, but I haven't got to see it yet. So we're going to watch it now, guys. So enjoy, and we'll be back. It's about a 10-minute video, I think. Let me look. 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
I'm going to unmute so I can hear it too. So
Alrighty.
unmute the stream rather. Okay.
I'm going to mute myself as well. So here we go, guys.
Now this portion we're on it out. Okay.
Hi. So ask the question again.
Will we in the future expect persistent vending machines in the universe?
Well, if you watch Around the Verse on Thursday, and hopefully this airs after Thursday, when it airs before Thursday, I'm kicking somebody's butt. But I had Luke Presley, the lead designer for Star Citizen Live. That's the guy in charge of Crusader, Arena Commander, Star Marine, the hangar, everything. And during the interview, I put him on the spot and I asked him to add Big Benny vending machines to the hangars that you can move around, that are persistent, that are permanent.
Oh my
and
God.
he's on camera saying yes. So that is coming.
Thank you. Thank you, Disco.
Benny and the
Here, guys,
Hangus.
we actually have a relative exclusive here at PAX before you guys can even see it. We're gonna get this out on Thursday for you guys. We're gonna try and get this as close to Around the Verse as we possibly can.
Yeah, give me 1201. Specific. Around the Verse goes out at 12. You can put that up 1201 too.
There you go, guys. So continuing our questions here. Harbinger actually brought up personally here a little bit of an issue right here. The sights currently on the FPS and the PU are actually below the shot line. Are we going to see any fix to our actual aim right now?
Oh yeah. Well, there isn't a single aspect of the game that's finished. Not one. We're building the game. It's iterative. The development is iterative. The plan right now, especially with FPS mechanics, and you saw, if you watched 10 for the Chairman from last week, you'll see a little bit of it. Episode 75 or 76. They all merge together. The plan right now, as far as FPS is, we will add FPS mechanics and aspects to Crusader. With 2.2, with 2.3, but we'll add jukes in, we'll add aim fixes, we'll add more weapons, the unified first and third person animations will get finished. We're adding all the different FPS features into Crusader, and then when all those are there and working and fun and then we can kind of gather them up, package them in a bow that's a Star Marine, and put Star Marine up in it.
Okay.
So one of those things will be aim sights. There's going to be a number of sights. You'll have the what's the sight with the red dot? You'll have red dot sights. You'll have just about every. You'll have the option of just about every type of sight.
Optical, holographic,
Probably
laser.
not holographic.
What about laser? Where shows it, where it gives us a little laser?
I would say chances are good.
All right. And another question,
Yes.
guys. Intelio here is asking about the AMD Omega. These ships, guys, are incredibly rare now. A lot of people did CCU and upgrade their ships here. Can we restore these back to their native state?
Nope. Omegas are provided by AMD. We don't provide that. It's like we do the asset, but you get them by buying an AMD card, or an AMD card, redeeming the code, and getting the ship. It's not something we can award to people. So you can't buy it back because that's us awarding the ship.
You can't
Don't
make a CCU?
Don't do it. It's a rare and unique ship. You know, we are unprecedented in the tools that we give people to fix mistakes. But honestly, what game allows you the freedom that we do to go back willy-nilly and fix your mistakes? There have to be some limitations. We want choice to matter. And that's one of those things where choice has to matter. If you've got an AMD Omega, hold on to it, keep it. It's a gamma. So I mean, if you melted it and you want the ship, just buy a gamma. It doesn't have the same skin, but it is a gamma for all intents and purposes. But it's meant to be unique. It's meant to be a prize for those who support AMD, and that's how you get it. But that's what you have to do to get it.
Beautiful. Right now, we're getting a question here. Can the Beta's camper go on the Delta or use any of that rear area of the Delta? It's kind of just an empty hull right now.
Not at the moment, but once, like I said, development works in a wheel. It goes back around. We've gone back around 3 times on the Constellation right now. At some point, the Mustangs will come up on the wheel again. At some point, the Auroras will, and who knows what we decide to do when it's time goes back up. As of right now, nothing. No. But I can't speak for what tomorrow is.
Beautiful. And another one that they're glaring right now, they really want me to ask, what kind of fire control systems do you expect to come out right now for multi-crew turrets?
You said expect to come out right now. Nothing right now. Right now, the focus is on making the turrets actually fun to play.
Okay.
Given the priorities, 99% of my job and all of our jobs in game development is prioritization. It's because you can't do everything all at once. So right now, the bigger priority for turrets is making them responsive, making them fun, making somebody actually want to play in a turret. Because when we get there, then we can worry about fire control systems, escape pods, all that stuff. Right now, we need to make everything work the way we want it to work, and then we start looking at contingencies for when things don't go the way they're supposed to. Like you've been shot out of your turret.
And lastly, guys, I believe this is actually our last question right here. Oh, that's actually 2 more. This is from the late night crew on test here. Are there going to be large 3-breasted alien women?
It's the most important question.
That's your answer.
All right. And also, guys, we're seeing Pod and 10 glare on the wall. That seems to be coming from the star in the distance when you're currently in Crusader.
Zyla already hit that one, I think.
Yeah, it's already been issue canceled. So it's just walls are never just walls. Walls are, there's the geometry, and then there's the biz area.
Yeah, because screw
It's just a
physics.
question with biz areas being messed up.
All right, and do you have anything else you want to say to the squadron as a whole?
Why?
All right, guys.
Why test? There's so many choices for you out there. Why test? You're better than this. Just anything. Come on, guys. Why test?
He's gonna be with us tonight. He's gonna know why.
Test Squadron's the best squadron.
Testys are best.
You know what? Someone needs to get this man a vodka, and we'll show him how Tess does everything. All right, guys. Russian Jay here with Disco Lando of CIG for Test Squadron, Best Squadron. We'll catch you guys later.
Until after Thursday.
Super freaking awesome, man. So, we learned a lot.
Yeah.
And the Benny's thing is now in the open. We are getting a Benny's. I can't freaking wait, man.
I know, man.
That's why
really
I
awesome.
have right here on the side of my stream. That's why I took time. Not sure if you're aware of this, guy, but I love doing Photoshop work. I don't have Photoshop anymore, so I'm using GIMP.
Oh, right. I've heard
Which-
you talk about that, right?
Yeah, it's a little. I'm a little gimped now. Oh, stupid pun. But at work, I used to do a lot of Photoshop work. That's too many works in one sentence. But I sat down and I made sure I had a Benny's and I have it all shadowed out on the side because, damn it, man, I love the Benny's machine. I don't know what it is. It's become like a thing in Star Citizen now.
It's just captured the imagination of all the Star Citizen guy. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just something that we've all gravitated to, and they never know. Like he's like Disco actually said, no, they never know what people will gravitate to in the game. You know, they never expected that people would all of a sudden just kind of cling on to this whole Big Benny vending machine, but it's become a big thing, and now it's going to become a hanger flare thing. So
Right on. Exclamation point, question in chat. My dog is barking. Why is my dog barking? It is what? It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
my dog pushed my door open, so yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. So guys, exclamation point, question in chat. Please ask some questions. We only have 2 right now. And yes, I am getting a buzz. Exclamation point, buzz in chat. And it says that. But now that brings a good transition from PAX. PAX was awesome.
Yeah.
Now we are on 2.2. 2.2 will be, we are thinking, Skyhawk and I were chatting earlier, and we believe it'll be close to the February 14th deadline where, there's my dog in the background, my green screen just lifted up. They're going to separate Squadron 42 and Star Citizen MMO, the big sandbox Star Citizen. They're going to separate it. We have been getting a great deal here lately. For $45, you're getting a amazing 70 mission-ish, huge single-player game, huge, and the gigantic sandbox of a game. And they're gonna separate it now into 2 games. You can add the other if you get a Squadron 42 package. You can add Star Citizen for $15, or vice versa. You're still getting a deal. A AAA game right now costs $60, and then you have so many DLCs and all this other crap on a console bullshit.
Yeah, they give you a release that's just enough to say, oh, okay, I've got a game, but they hold out so much for the DLCs sometimes.
That's where their money comes in.
Yeah.
I freaking hate consoles, man. I'm backing up a little. I gotta relax. Ugh.
But you actually get 2 games.
Yes.
Right now until the 14th, you get 2 full games for $45 and a ship.
That's right.
Some currency for the Persistent Universe. But for $60 after the 14th, you'll still get 2 full games plus a ship and some currency for the Persistent Universe.
Absolutely.
Still a really damn good deal.
Yeah, you figure if you figure this. Let's take a game. Let's take we were talking about Destiny. Let's talk about Destiny. $60 game.
Mm-hmm.
You can finish it in a week. I have friends that I don't play console games, so
With probably not even that much, I mean,
right.
time per day, but yeah.
Nope, they finished it. My buddy, neighborhood Joey. He's East Tampa King, I think, on YouTube. But anyway, he finished his games quick, and I think it was like 4 or 5 days. He was done, and then he has to wait for the next DLC. Then it's another 30, 40, 50 bucks for another couple weeks of games. And they, of course, they have some in-game content and stuff like that. But still, I mean, we're getting a single-player game that's bigger and a multiplayer that's never ending, just never freaking ending.
Right.
For 45 right now. So if you are not, exclamation point fly now in chat. If you do not have Star Citizen yet, buy it now before the split. You'll save
yourself 15 bucks. Just
15 bucks.
Yeah.
And you help me reach my goal of 1,042 referrals. That's my goal. I want the Million Mile High Club.
Good goal. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Insanely high goal. I mean, insanely high, number of referrals in order to get the Mile High Club, but I guess it's.
What do you mean? I'm already at like 11.
Yeah.
I'm almost there.
I think that's where I was last I looked, actually. I feel bad if I have more and I haven't looked.
1,042. It's like, what? So, let's talk about that real quick. Oh, I gotta stop. Wait, let me stop putting my arm up. I'm getting like buzzed up. Good, Skyhawk. This is great. And I didn't drink last weekend.
Oh, I have 12 now. Okay, sorry. For the 12th person, I'm sorry I missed catching that I have 12. So.
Nice. I have a lot of prospects. And I think what it is a lot of them got in during that anniversary sale, and it was a $30 starter ship.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And we don't get credit for that. So until they upgrade. More, right? Yeah. $40 or more. So we have, not only do we have 2.2 coming, and it probably will be around February 14th, but there's something that really, really sparked my attention, and I would like to get your feedback if I can freaking speak. I almost said the F word. I'm not saying the F word because then I have to put swear jar in the chat.
Right. I know about the swear jar.
Yes.
You've done well so far tonight, too.
I have. No F word. So here's what I thought was super amazing in the monthly report. I want your opinion here. When they're done with a couple ships they're working on right now, they're going to go back and do a pass on Aurora 300 and the Hornet. Discuss.
Yeah, so the Aurora pass would be cool. We know for a while that they were going to do a pass on the 300 series ships. Make some small changes just to make the design and the layout make sense as far as functionality goes. The Hornet, it was news to me too. I didn't know what their plans were as far as making a pass on that, but I'm pumped for those passes, on these ships. I think they will deserve another pass, just like all these other ships have been getting recently. And I think they're just going to make them. They're going to make them appeal to us all of a sudden that much more again, including even the Aurora. Somehow, the Aurora is just going to be sexier when they're done with this new pass.
And they need to. If you look at the shapes and textures, just the way it's put together, they need a pass to bring them up to that level of, like, take the new Freelancer, for example. If, like, right now in my hangar, I have the Freelancer Max. If you walk inside that, it looks like a game made 10 years ago.
Right.
When it first came out, it was absolutely amazing. But now, with the new Freelancer as comparison, it looks like crap.
It does. I have to agree. I can't wait. I know what they're doing with these passes is they're working on the base model of each line so they can get that done. Then they got something to build off of to do the other ones quickly. But they're getting the base models of all these ships done. Then they'll come back around and do the other variants later. So I know it's going to be a while before the Max gets its pass. But can't wait.
Well, I have something I wasn't going to release until tomorrow. I do a show tomorrow, by the way, guys. Hangover Hangout tomorrow morning. It's great. I get like 4 hours sleep, and I'm forced to get up and do Hangover Hangout. And I like hurt the entire show. It's amazing. But I was going to release it then, but I'm going to do it now because I'm drunk and I don't give a shit. I went ahead and got my LTI DUR. Damn it. I took my last P72 that I actually bought for myself.
Did you?
And I went ahead and upgraded it to the DUR because when Star Citizen first releases, I really want to do a lot of exploring because you're going to have that time frame in there where you need to do your exploring and get your name in the game.
Right.
And I want to load up a bunch of people, and I'm really hoping when they do the DUR redo, that it's more beta-ish, like the Mustang Beta, where it's
Right.
like a flying camper. I don't care if they reduce the cargo by 75%.
Right.
I want like the back of it to be like a single wide trailer.
Because to be honest with you, it doesn't need to be a cargo hauler.
Nope.
That's not what the DUR is for.
That's right.
So yeah, let's utilize some of that space for other things and still have smaller cargo. That makes absolute sense to me.
Yep. How about like a like right now you've got the bulkhead and then the bunks, and then you have a little small room that has the docking collar, and then the
Right.
cargo bay. Take all that, and have a crew quarter. How about this? This is how I imagine it: a mini Firefly.
Right.
I'm sorry, a mini Serenity from Firefly.
Yeah, right.
Which I hate to make. I always compare Star Citizen and Firefly, but that's my dream, is to live out my Firefly fantasy in Star Citizen.
Love
I
the
am-
show, man.
yeah, I'm a
Fox
ca-
was stupid to cancel it. Sorry, I'm saying. Why
Dude,
would
right
they
now,
take that?
I guarantee they're kicking themselves in the ass. And look at the Expanse. The
Yeah.
Expanse has exploded because is it as good as Firefly? No, hell no. The cast of Firefly works so well together. That's why that show exploded. That you'll never get that cohesive bond of a crew in a sci-fi game ever. It's absolutely amazing. God dang it. They canceled that way too early. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. So if they do that redo and that DUR has that little, RV feel,
It's kind of got the shape. The freelancer has that kind of shape to it.
yes, it does.
So
The old
of
Freelancer
Serenity.
more
Right,
than the new.
Right.
But the interior of the new Starfarer is closer to the Serenity.
Yeah, man, that thing.
I can't
Hangar
wait
ready
to see it.
soon, TM. Oh,
So let's talk about that. 2.2. We were supposed to see the Starfarer in hangar in January. That didn't happen, and we gotta understand it's a big ship, a lot of work.
is it? I mean, you look at the stats and like, okay, the Retaliator is 71 meters long, right? And the Starfarer is 90 meters long. It's like, okay, it's a little bit bigger. But you don't realize it's 19 meters long, but it is a big, huge, boxy, massive ship. It's just there's so much more ship in that 90 meters of length
Yes.
compared to any of the other ships we have by a huge margin. It is quite a very large ship.
Yes. And engineer, actually, I am Wash. You're gonna have to assume the role of Inara. You are gonna be the companion. I'm sorry, engineer, but that's just how it is. I'm Wash. I want to be Jane, but I'm not mean enough. I would like to
That
be
should
Jane.
make some really interesting streams, I would say, between the
Yes.
two of you.
I don't know if you saw this, Skyhawk. This is my Jane hat. My wife made me. It'll catch up in stream here in a little bit.
Oh, I've
can
seen
see
you
it.
wear that. Yes, I've
Yes.
seen you wear that.
Yes. My wife made that for me on a spur kind of moment thing. I want to be Jane, but he's way too cool compared to me. So
Right.
I guess I'll be Wash because I'm like the goofy, weirdo kind of guy. Mal's way too cool for me.
I was glad they at least got to go back and do the movie.
Yes. But they killed Wash. What the
I know
shit?
that was so heartbreaking. I mean, they kind of finally encompassed the whole story in that one movie. Kind of gave us a bit of an ending, I guess, so to speak. But yeah, they killed Wash.
Yeah.
I know that was.
And Shepard. I don't want to take Shepard out of it.
Oh, right,
And-
right. Shepard,
And
that's right.
Shepard, I think Shepard in real life passed away.
Oh, did he really? Yeah, I
I
haven't
think
heard
so.
that.
Oh, Kaylee's my dream girl. The episode they did in Firefly when Mal first met her, when she was having a little chuka 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 in the engine room with his original engineer, and he said he couldn't fix the ship, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you can. It's right under there. I saw it when I was over there laying on my back." Right then, I fell in love with Kaylee. She's the best character ever. And outside of her little crew quarter, she's got the flowers and stuff all. Oh, she's so awesome. And in real life, I think she just had her baby.
Oh,
Or
really?
she's about to have her baby now. And I saw she got married and all in real life, and I was like, my
Oh,
fantasy's over.
Right. Gosh, it's been like what 12 years or something since that show was originally on. Now
It's been so long. I got them all on DVD, and I watch them a lot. But it's cool. Science Channel on Discovery, they play it a lot, or they used to.
yeah.
And it was such a great show. And you know what? Nathan keeps on giving us like these little things on Twitter and stuff about possibly a season 2 and this and that. I wish he would quit or just come out with it.
Right.
Yes, underscore. It's getting very, very crowded in here. All my sound effects on my stream are all Firefly. Because that's just how it is. Let's go be bad guys. Jane had the best lines ever. When he tried to trade Vera, his gun, for Mrs. Reynolds, when, what was her name? Henderson? The chick, the chick on the Mad Men show that played... Oh, God, I can't remember her name. Oh, I feel bad now. Anyway, that's one of my favorite episodes. He tries to trade Vera for her. And he's like, this is a damn good gun. What are you talking about? Jane was awesome. All right, so 2.2. We are going to see some... We're getting off track again. Diabolus. Spoilers. We're getting off track. 2.2. Skyhawk, tell me if you agree or disagree. I think we're going to see Reliant and Saber flight ready.
Well, I know that the Saber was tremendously close last we heard, which was even like 3 weeks ago, that they were working vigilantly to get the Saber flight ready.
Yes.
And I absolutely think it will be flyable in 2.2. The Reliant seems so close to being hangar ready. I would expect it to be hangar ready. I would be surprised if it would be flight ready, although you never know, they can always surprise us. But I do think it could possibly be hangar ready for sure in 2.2, right along with the Starfarer.
Absolutely. And you're right. But with this last monthly report, the pictures they've shown, and they're saying they're making the final pass on it and all, that's what's got me thinking.
I know.
Flight ready. But
if it's flight ready, man, you know I will be flying the Reliant a ton because I've really grown to really like the Reliant. I mean, it looks. I mean, I really like the look and hopefully the feel of that ship. So.
And I'm a MISC fanboy. Period. I'll say that 100 times. I am a MISC fanboy. I know a lot of people.
I'm torn because I like a lot of the MISC ships. I have several of them, and I have just about all the Aegis Dynamic ships. And I really like those too. So.
Yeah, Aegis is beautiful. They make very beautiful ships. Their ships are so sexy and aerodynamic, and like the Saber and the Vanguard, and even I love the old Avenger. You know, it's just beautiful. But the MISC for me is my playstyle. That big, boxy, industrial.
Right.
Oh, hey, puppy.
They decided to come and pay a visit. What's up?
Usually, like, the only thing that visits me is my cats, and then all they do is they swipe their tail in my face and bite me and then leave. Bastards.
Damn cats. No.
What's up, Wanderer? Welcome to chat. Welcome to the show. Another thing with 2.2. I have a seriously strong feeling that we're going to get the first iteration of Persistence, and they've already talked about shops. Shops.
Right.
I believe Persistence, shops, which brings in...
We need that.
Levski.
We need persistence in order for any of that stuff to really, you're right.
And that brings in Levski, because they keep talking about how they're doing the final passes on the shops. Shops. They talk about shops every time they talk about it. And we're getting shopping in 2.2 period. I know that's like they've been saying that forever.
And they've been talking about how close Nyx itself has been.
Forever.
To be ready. I know. Persistence we absolutely need anyway. Not only that, but obviously, you know, we need more people, which might be coming too. Well, not just that. The main thing I think is definitely also coming in 2.2, which isn't sexy but absolutely necessary, is some kind of a lobby system or a party system that works.
Party, period.
But
especially for new players, man.
But Nyx would be great. Persistence would be great. We need persistence really before they give us any of the shopping. And if they're that close on shopping, yeah, hopefully persistence in 2.2.
Right.
I know it's speculation, but, you know.
I don't think it's speculation anymore. I really, for some reason, I have that feeling. Sandy posted a picture of one of the guys putting all the clothing in CryEngine, because that's all they talked about. Shopping coming. Headclot's calling it. Nyx by the end of the year. Oh, damn. Never mind. No, I'm telling you right now.
Well, that's not really taking a big leap there, though, Headclot. I mean, really, that's 10 months from now. So
that's the cheap way out.
I'm calling it end of the year. You know, that's really taking the risk. You know,
right?
Like,
well, he's saying it because he wants it sooner. Okay, I see. It's kind of like the knock on wood thing, kind of whatever.
Right. You gotcha.
What do you think, though, Skyhawk? Nyx, elevator or landing?
You know, Tony talked about how they would like to make it a system that you can actually go to land on. but they may not be able to do it initially.
Right.
I think the reason that we don't have it already is because they're working on finding a way to make it a system we can actually fly to
Jump to.
and land, jump to and land at.
Right.
So, yeah, absolutely. I think, and maybe, and that may be, if it doesn't come up in 2.2, that may be the only reason why it's still not in 2.2, because I think they don't want to just add it as another elevator location like ArcCorp. They want us to be able to, it's an asteroid landing zone. They demoed it as a place that you go fly into, land at. And I think they want to give us that as a means to get there. So,
but the procedural is still off. That's definitely off. The Pupil to Planet video looked great, but the curly-headed guy in Germany that you were talking about,
Brian Chambers, Stoutman's brother-in-law.
Yes,
Brian Chambers. Yeah,
Brian. I gotta remember that name because that guy's amazing. Procedural, they're still working on a lot with procedural, which that's a big jump, dude. I didn't think we were gonna get that until closer to launch.
That was the biggest surprise to me of the anniversary stream.
No doubt. That was one of those, like,
I thought we were a year or so out from them, or longer from them getting to that, and then they demoed a really, really quickly put together, but really, really well done demo.
Absolutely.
Of procedural generation.
No doubt.
Planetary procedural generation. Planetary landing. Atmospheric. I mean, that was pretty impressive. So
yeah, I mean, game changing. People saw that and was like, "What?" I mean, that is just beautiful to come out of nowhere. We had no clue to come out of nowhere and put that video up. That's like one of those things that you're like, "Excuse me?" I know I did. I was sitting there going, "Whoa, what the?" That had to be just a video, and then to see that it was actually live done.
And then they live demoed it, did it live. I know that was extremely impressive.
Amazing. So I'm thinking, in my opinion, guys, and no one take this for gospel. I'm with Ramar in chat. I have a funny feeling they're going to put it in much sooner than the procedural landing through the elevator because of all the shops they're putting in. Because if you think about it, we got 2 shops in ArcCorp.
Right.
We got, well, I mean, the ship shop also, but, we've got Cassava.
Sounds like they're adding more to that as well from what they were talking about.
Oh, true. ArcCorp is a work in progress. They're adding a bunch in there, but with the Levski and them constantly talking about shops. I mean, every time they talk about that, they're always talking about we're working on the bazaar, we're working on the shops, we're working on the bazaar, we're working on the shops. I just have that feeling. We'll have to see though. I've been wrong before. Matter of fact, I've been wrong a lot most of the time. Let me rephrase that. I'm wrong a lot, but I just have that feeling. It could be the Guinness, but I have that feeling.
Could be. I've been wrong from time to time as well.
The original Fat Baby Joe. Thank you for the follow, sir. But yeah, you never know, man. 2.2. They had a post on Reddit, and Ben said there's no surprises that he knows of.
Well, that's the thing is, no surprises he knows of because he already knows mostly probably what's going to be in there. So they're definitely not surprises to him. And the thing is, it may not really be surprises to us because it's not anything that we haven't heard about already. We just don't know what of the things we've heard about are going to be in 2.2.
Right. Like the Saber was a surprise.
Right.
There was no freaking word about it. And that, I got to say, if you back all the way up to when they released the Saber, Skyhawk, that was amazing that they pulled that off, put that ship in out of freaking nowhere, and everyone was like, the fuck? Ooh, the crap? I didn't say it all the way.
Almost.
Oh, was that a swear jar?
It's the gun shop name is Chubby Blast, right? Chubby Blast?
Yeah, Chubby Blast. We'll go with Chubby Blast. I like Chubby Blast. But yeah, that was amazing. Dumpers Depot, you're right. Dang it. The medical unit does sell stuff, Buzzkiller.
That's true, but mainly it's well, I guess Cubby Blast
and Cassava.
I don't think even Astro Armada at any point in the near future you can actually go in and actually buy a ship from. It's more of a place to go and look at, them displaying it. I bet you money they'll actually add that functionality in the game at some point where you can actually buy your ship in game. Once, of course, they get UEC in game.
Yeah, I think so.
Astro Armada, but Cubby Blast and Cassava. Is that it?
Cassava. Yep.
Yeah, are the 2 main shops that if if they'll ever get open soon, it'll be those two.
Right on. And see, this is why underscore is hated throughout the community. Now there's a new command in my chat called Chubby. GHG likes the Chubby Blast.
Yeah.
And it sounds so much dirtier when you put it that way. Thank
Yeah, it
you,
does.
underscore.
You can always rely on test members
Yes.
to take things in that direction.
Ay, ay, ay. So, 2.2 is going to be amazing. I don't give a shit even if, nothing added, nothing whatsoever, if they just pull off a really nice background netcode fix where we can, have you ever played the single player with Cheat Engine, Skyhawk?
I did not. I know it was very, very stable. Obviously, because,
I'll tell you what, playing the universe at 60 FPS was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And I know it's tough right now, but
And I say the stability, the frame rate stability is better, obviously, now than it was before. And I mean, it fluctuates for me, but I'm actually running the game in 1440. On a
nice.
1080 monitor, but I'm actually running the game in 1440. I just scale it down to my 1080. But if I run it in 1080, I can actually get from time to time, actually frequently, 60 frames per second now. There are the occasional frame drops, especially when you're dealing with AI and such.
Right on.
But it's for being as early in alpha as it is right now. A period of time when most game developers would never focus on any kind of optimization whatsoever. But we're actually playing it when in most cases you would never be playing a game at this stage of development. And they've taken the time to optimize to the extent that we can actually get pretty good frame rates in multiplayer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And you look at Arena Commander, man. It's beautiful. Irv Nation is hosting us. Thanks, Irv. Guys, exclamation point question in chat if you'd like to put a question in for Skyhawk or for anything Star Citizen related. We're talking Star Citizen here, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that Arena Commander runs so smooth, we are having a little bit of crashy issues here lately, but that's because of all the changes they're doing in general. If for anybody that doesn't know about software development out there, you fix one bug, it creates two. That's that's the nature of the game. So you're gonna have that problem. There for a while, Arena Commander ran so smooth, and like I didn't crash out of Arena Commander forever, and you get beautiful frame rates and all. Everything is in one big bundle. So, when they fix a few things here, it may mess something up here. So get on Issue Council. If you have any issues, make sure you go on there. Because you may find something that no one else has found, and you need to have that on there so they can fix that. Exclamation point question in chat, guys. We've got 10 questions so far. We're going to get to those here in just a couple seconds. Benny's machine is coming in for our February flare. Don't forget that, guys. Yeah. I am so super excited about it. I got it over here on my stream in case you're wondering why it's there. Test Squadron, Best Squadron, exclamation point test in chat if you'd like to check out the test streamers. There is 100 kabillion great ones. Captain Flint is hosting us. Thank you, Mr.
Captain Flint.
One of my favorites.
Thank you, man.
He is so spectacular, the way he put his stream together with all the pirate ships and all like that. I'm so glad you got partnered with Twitch, Mr. Flint.
You want to talk about a pro streamer and a very good streamer. Captain Flint is an excellent example of that. He knows what he's doing. He's a very good streamer. That's why he got partnered, because he deserved it. He's just really good.
Absolutely.
Really, really good streamer.
No doubt about that. Underscore, if you could put in a follow Captain Flint on there for me, please, sir, because he needs all the followers he can get, because he only has like 9,000 people watching him at a time. Just joking, Flint. I love you. You know I love you. So we're going to get to a couple questions here. Anybody that's just joining, if you'd like to put exclamation point question in chat, fill out the form, put it over there. We're asking questions about PAX South, Star Citizen 2.2, Benny's vending machines, me going to the skating rink, whatever the hell you would like to ask a question about. We love questions. So let's do that, Skyhawk.
Absolutely. It's chill stream, we're here to drink some Guinness and yeah.
Yes. So let's go to the first question. It is from Tekano74. How easy would it be for someone to solo, quote unquote, PAX South or a similar event? I probably won't find anyone to road trip with me.
You could do it. I mean, it's
Heck yeah.
the big key about PAX South, to be honest with you, is something that even I will probably do better at next time, at least as a streamer, and that is to use the opportunity to meet people there, to network yourself, to make connections.
Yes.
It's extremely valuable and extremely important. And then not just make those connections there, but then keeping communication with those connections. So keep you in the forefront of their mind. It opens up opportunities for you as a streamer. That's absolutely worth it. Now, if you're not a streamer, well, it's an opportunity to check out some really awesome games, possibly get some beta access to some awesome games while you're there.